Gets the juices around here flowing like LeBron discussion. What do you expect to see from him next season?
No doubt about it. Hey, first, happy belated birthday.
Thank you.
You look good for 51.
Look good for any age. It just so happens I'm 51.
Okay.
I'm look good for 31, 21.
All right, I got it. I started. I didn't mean to get you all worked up.
Hey,
Tom
happy
Brady looks good.
Whatever.
There we go. But as far as LeBron James, I think this is the most overblown, ridiculous. Here we go again. You don't need to say anything. Why does he have to promote or tell you what's coming up? Didn't he also, Shannon, do you remember that playoff mode?
No.
Comments he made,
I
Skip?
brought it up earlier.
That's I'm in playoff mode. I'm ready to go.
Activated.
Yeah, so he was activated like the Wonder Twins in the old days on the TV show. And I'm like, what is this about? With LeBron last year, and I could be off, what were they, 28 and 29 or 29 and 28? One game different. Like they were just a 500 team with LeBron when he played. His numbers a year ago, you go ahead, you and Chris Broussard, 27, 8, and 8. That's all you talk. They didn't have the same impact that they've had in the past.
Did the players have the same impact?
No, I'm talking about LeBron. LeBron couldn't beat the teams that they needed to beat, that he normally would beat on his own, where he don't need anybody else.
You just said, think about what you just said. You said LeBron couldn't beat the teams. You didn't say LeBron team couldn't beat the team.
No, but I'm talking about that LeBron is good enough that he don't always need help to beat Memphis and Atlanta and the Suns and all those bad losses when he was in playoff mode that they didn't win. And here's the other part. I keep looking at the West. The West is stacked.
Yeah,
and I try to figure out who's dropping out. You know who? The only team that possibly could drop out of those 8 teams, Skip, that made the playoffs a year ago is the Clippers. And they might get Kawhi. I'm just saying, that's the team I'm looking at. If I look at all the other teams, I don't see them. I don't see Denver. I don't see Portland. I don't see Utah. I don't see them. I don't see Golden State dropping out.
Of the teams that made the playoffs, which one improved more than the Lakers did by adding Anthony Davis?
But which one? None of them got worse, is my point.
Exactly, but did they get better?
But they didn't get worse, so I don't see them falling down. I got what you're saying about the Lakers.
So did the Lakers get worse, or did they stay the same?
No, the Lakers got better, but I don't know if it was better to move one of those teams out. That's my point. And the other thing is,
so they're not gonna make the playoffs.
I'm just saying right now.
No, what are you? No,
I'm telling you that I don't see it yet. Now, if the Clippers don't get Kawhi, that might be their spot that they can slip in.
The man said they're not gonna make the playoffs. Get your man.
I'm just telling you. And here's the other part. And you could be ready and you could poo-poo and laugh. I'm not so sure that Anthony Davis is that perfect fit for LeBron James. Because I saw Chris Bosh reduced to standing around at the three-point line, not in the mix.
That's the third option.
I saw that. Wait a minute. And then I saw Kevin Love, who put up nothing but big numbers in Minnesota. And when he got with LeBron, he was also all turned into.
What did Kyrie do?
No, but
what did Kyrie do?
But I'm trying to give you your point.
And the second option.
I understand, but I don't believe that Anthony Davis is really going to be their second option.
Who's going to be the second option?
I believe that it's either going to be another player that they get or Kyle Kuzma, who we don't know yet, Skip, hasn't made a big basket yet because he hasn't played in any big games. But if he turns into that guy, he could be number 2, and Anthony Davis could be Chris Bosh, Kevin Love 3. He could wind up where he's not really fitting in. He's been used to being the number 1 option, and now all of a sudden, he's going to be pushed. So I'm not convinced that this is the perfect match, that this is going to work, and this is going to propel them. And LeBron James, Shannon, whether you want to admit it or not, is in his 17th year, has miles on his tires. And I'm telling you, I'm not convinced that LeBron is, as you guys have him already going to the NBA Finals, Western Conference Finals, all that. I'm not convinced. I'm really not, unless I see the rest of the team, unless they get somebody else, another star that I don't see going to the Lakers.
I wish I was in that car with them LeBron tires so I could run over your foot. I don't even want to talk. Go ahead, Skip. I don't even want to talk after him. I can't talk after him.
You don't want to talk to me?
I'm going to talk after you, Skip. Go ahead. I don't even want to talk after him.
I think you're out of ammo.
I ain't out of no ammo. Skip, my thing is...
speechless.
No, I'm not speechless. He says, okay, who are the teams that made the playoffs that's going to drop out? And I ask him a simple question. Of those teams that made the playoffs, which one improved more than the Lakers? Well, none of them did. Okay, if they didn't improve...
Time out. All the other bombs haven't dropped yet, so we don't know. The other dominoes are going to fall. Let's see what happens.
There's only one domino that can fall, that can propel someone. Anybody, first of all, Kevin Durant's not playing. So even if he re-signs with Golden State, that's not happening. Klay Thompson's going to miss at least, at the bare minimum, he's missing 4 months of the season. We know that for certainty. Now, okay, who's going to go to Utah? Who's going to Portland's already got a shared payroll. So Denver, who are they adding? Only the Clippers can add Kawhi. Everybody else is going to stand pat, and we gaining momentum.
Did the Utah Jazz not add a significant piece?
Oh, I love
Yes,
that.
yes, they did.
The guy that's never made an All-Pro, a guy that's never made an All-Star game.
Most underrated point guard in the history of basketball.
He also was the highest paid player in the NBA for a hot minute.
Kevin Johnson says I was the most underrated, but that's neither here nor there.
I'll argue that all day and all night. I watched a lot of Kevin Johnson. I'll take Mike Conley Jr. Yeah.
But my thing is that I keep telling you, Anthony, first of all, Kyle Kuzma, if Kyle Kuzma hopes to have the worst Anthony Davis season to date, he will have a very good career. Anthony Davis is 25, 12, and 2 guy. Kyle Kuzma not touching those numbers. Anthony Davis will be the number 2. Look at D-Wade's number as the number 2, 25 points. Look at Kyrie's number as the number 2, 25 points. That's his average. AD is not going to be a number 3 guy. If you think the Lakers are not going to make the playoffs, Rob, you don't bump your head.
All I'm saying to you is that
you said, okay, who's dropping out?
Yet. I don't see who's dropping out. You're telling me the Lakers got better.
If they're not dropping out, that means they're not making the playoffs.
I said so far as I look at the way it's set up.
Put your glasses on so you can see further.
I'm going to look. And you know what? You might not like it when I put them on and look.
There you go.
Because I'm telling you, this whole prisoner of the moment, the Lakers are winning the NBA Finals, I think is the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Ridiculous.
You know, I'm looking way down there on the Gulf, and I see this poor little old team in New Orleans. Jen knows all about this poor little old team. They might be a candidate to drop into the playoffs this year.
Oh, they're going to have better record than the Lakers?
I don't know. I got to see. Really?
I'll put Dew on
Oh,
that.
wait. Whoa, we just got a big whoa.
You know what, Jen?
She put Dew on it.
I don't like to take Dew for women, but I'm gonna take your case. I like taking Dew off him. So I'm gonna take a case of Dew off you now.
Whoa.
I'm a big girl. I can handle it. Let's go.
Whoa, that's a mouthful of Dew.
No, I want beignets. I want 2 dozen beignets.
Deal.
Okay, deal.
I'm still waiting for my chicken wings, my 50 chicken wings.
Well, keep waiting talking crazy like that.
Okay, so back to this post. I can't get enough of this. He has just announced he's going to have the comeback season for the ages.
For the ages?
That's what he is
Who
saying.
had one of those?
When will he ever learn? Just show us, don't tell us. We don't need to be told. He's like the ultimate product of the age that we live in, where you can take a bad movie and advertise it into a box office blockbuster, right?
They advertise, dude, where's my car? It's still terrible.
Okay, but do people go see it because it's like a cult following? Yeah. Okay, and like the 3rd Transformers or the 5th Jurassic Park, you just do bombardment of it. I don't think they're good movies. The last Jurassic Park was not a good movie to me. Okay, great. Well, you liked it, then you're gullible. That's why you love this guy, right?
Don't do this, Gil.
Shannon, you like Planet of the Apes 9 too, didn't you?
Yeah.
And then it only been 2.
Okay, so the point is that he's got 50 million followers on IG and 43 million on Twitter, and they're gullible. They're like, just tell us, we'll believe. We'll believe anything you post. Oh, LeBron's going to have a comeback season for the ages. And it's brilliant marketing strategy on his part because he needs to market it. Yes, it is. Because he needs to announce, hey, everybody, remember me? I know I didn't make the playoffs, but I'm still here. Everybody's talking about KD and Jimmy Butler and number 2 and Kyrie and blah, 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 but I'm still here. And remember, I'm going to have a comeback season for the ages. Yeah. And he's also feeling a little bit guilty because he's trying to convince people, I didn't come here just for Hollywood. Oh, but by the way, I'm making a movie right now, so don't ignore that. Ignore that because I'm in the weight room. This picture could have been taken like 6 months ago.
No, it was taken yesterday.
How do you know?
I know.
Well, how can you prove it? I don't know.
So now you
question
the guy when the guy took the picture.
Well, I don't know. I don't know. I thought he was making his movie. Seriously, he already announced that they're in full movie making mode, right?
Here's the thing.
Wasn't that 3 days ago?
I don't want LeBron to be quiet. Because I want you to know he's coming. They say the Messiah warrior, when he crosses over from boy to adult, they kill a lion. They must take a lion. But they don't go out there quiet and tiptoe on him. They go out there banging on the drum. They want him to know he coming. Oh, that Messiah warrior, that 6'9" warrior, he wants you to know he coming next year. And there ain't nothing you can do about it.
Playoff mode has been activated.
We got no playoff mode.
Activated.
Remember that?
No.
And what happened?
Remember that, dude?
He was hurt.
Wait a second.
He wasn't hurt.
Wait a second. The Lion ate him. He ate him. He just ate him.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't.
Here I come, Lion. Playoff mode is activated.
And
the
when he-
Lion ate him.
That was this year.
When he came to LA last year, the Lakers are back.
Yeah.
That's all we heard.
Well,
the Lakers are back, and
Well,
LeBron's gonna. And I had to listen to Chris Broussard on the radio every day. What team in the West, other than Golden State, are you afraid of that the Lakers aren't better than with LeBron? And what happened? Okay. They couldn't beat any of them.
We did beat some of them.
You didn't beat the ones that
We
you
didn't beat
needed
enough
to.
of 'em.
Exactly.
Shannon Sharp.
Yes.
After the pronouncement, playoff mode has been activated.
Yes.
And he also disqualified. He said, I don't usually do this early,
Yeah.
but I'm going to go high intensity.
Yes.
And that was
We
on
didn't
February
launch.
20th.
We had to push the launch date back.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we pushed it back to October.
The next night, they launched against Houston
No.
at home, and they beat them, and LeBron went 29, 12, and 6, but Brandon Ingram had 27 and 13. He's a Pelican now. I don't know. And then what happened? Next 12 of 14 games lost by LeBron James.
Skip Bayless.
12 of 14, and during that stretch, he shot 29% from three, 62% from the free throw line. That's embarrassing.
Can I ask you a question? You fly a lot. Your planes always take off on time. Sometimes they get delayed. Sometimes they switch the gate on you, don't they? Okay.
That's why I need to start flying private.
Well, you go right ahead.
That's Shannon, man.
I fly private too. I put my headphones on. I feel I want a private jet.
Private? Yeah, right.
But Skip, stop this. You know better. You should know better than to doubt that man.
I'm not doubting that. Look,
What you doing?
I'm just saying I'm not convinced, like you are, and some other people who, as usual, jump